Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley. Today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with a Bitsy Jam, Echo. Bitsy Jam's a monthly game jam. In August it had the theme of Echo. I'm playing all of the games that were entered, about a minute each. They'll all be in this video. This video is brought to you in part by the other people on Patreon who support me each and every month so I can record all of these indie games and game jams. So if you want to support me so I can make more content like this, consider following me on Twitter or supporting me on Patreon for just like $1 a month. It's really helpful. Anyway, let's get into the game jam. Next. We're playing visual echoes. Oh wow, look at this effect. So once you go into the cat, the game sort of ends. Bitsy's a really cool engine, but these sort of jams really bring out everything that you can do in the Bitsy engine, which, because it's always being worked on, is ever growing. And this is really psychedelic and trippy. I can barely see myself now. It's making a big cube of sound. Well, a really neat, like, toy. Next, we're playing The Void. The Earth doesn't have much time left to live, from what I've heard, but my life hasn't even started yet. Please let me live long enough to see old age as a woman. I swear, sometimes it feels like my cat's the only one who's there for me when things get tough. I have no community nor anyone to talk to where I live, and all the people who I do feel comfortable talking to are so far away. This is my computer where I create. Due to anxiety and other stresses I'm currently going through, I haven't been able to make as many things as I've wanted to. I hope I can learn to make music or finally start working on that dream RPG soon. Hope you can as well. I just need to let off some steam. So they sort of made this as a void to let off some steam into, which is just a really interesting look into the developer's life, and it's quite a personal thing to share. So that's nice that it happened and that they shared it. Next. We're checking out echoes and other poems. Okay. I've been in a place so nearly the same. The rooms rearranged, post slots with a name. Different and yet so close, I must look twice, lest I slip pronouncing wrong words at night. Steal myself to drink, to wait via water, thoughts asking my luck that I should have caught her. Attention! The tension calls us to start. Where should this music be? The air, the heart. It's really well written little poems. Be still, O future, do not envision ways the heart trembles in the decision. To halt, give regret, so sad, glad we met. Retreating echoes I'd rather forget. Let me close my ear to the sound of fear. Let my fingers trace your skin be near. The only sounds we two make bar breathing, each breath more complex, so laced with feeling. It's just lovely poems, and I'm guessing there's 3 of them. They're quite long as well. Next. Playing Echoes of Aviann. Instructions. Use the right arrow key to advance through cutscenes, black screens, and text boxes. 2 headphones are needed to play this game. If you have hard of hearing or have audio issues, further description below for a guide of how to get through the maze. That being said, enjoy the game. Haha, bye, frailties, that was horrible. Are you okay, Cinder? Aviann, where are you, and how did you find out my name? It just came to me. Judging by the view, I think my soul has been bound to you, to the gem. By extension, since you were the one to pull out the stone, I think your souls are bound now as well. Guess that means I'm really in the thick of it now. Huh? It would seem so. I'm incredibly sorry this falls on you, Cinder. It's alright. I wouldn't have come if I didn't want to help. Look, you gave up your life so we could be free of Turin's curse. You at least deserve a peaceful rest. Thank you, Cinder. No need for that. Besides, who wouldn't want to make the journey to the mountain of Valhalla? So I see. Well, if that's our destination, there's a mage you'll want to visit. Hopefully she's still alive after all these years. I'm guessing she knows how to get there? She can point us in the right direction. Makes sense. Where is she located? It was known as Belial Forest when I was alive. You're in luck. It's still named that. I assume you know how to get there then? It's been some time. My memory has been dwindling, so to speak. No trouble. I have a friend who can help me. Well, in that case, Cinder, shall we begin our journey? Sounds like a plan to me. How many years has it been since that day? Too many. I don't know how the audio cues are meant to help me. I've kind of seen the bottom maze solution, and I'm going by that. But I think this is an interesting, story to just throw you in the middle of, an interesting aspect. We don't even really know these characters, but we know their souls are bind. We know this is sort of a fantasy game. Next. We're playing the other side, which to me doesn't seem to be made in Bitsy. None of these controls seem to work. I can't get up higher. My jumps aren't very good. Don't really understand this dash. I just want to go back to the menu. Space to jump, Z to climb. Okay, Z to climb, X. Okay, tap to play. Will we tap again? Game over. How do we play again, though? I don't think we can. I think the game needs some work. I don't think it's quite polished enough. I think it's interesting that we can see two sides to everything, but it's not made in Bitsy, so I don't know why it's in Bitsy Jam. Next. We're playing FeedBox. It says, warning contains unfiltered social media. The opinions expressed are not mine. So I'm just telling you. Brexit, coming, civil war, Parliament has created too much tension in the country. The greatest question of the day shall not be settled through speeches and majorities, but through iron and blood. Otto von Bismarck. We're headed for a civil war. Let's go to a different box. Oh, this is just mine. Oh, they're just empty. Can someone please tell me what benefits there will be in the common person if and when Brexit happens in full? I'm still so confused as to why so many people want it. What will you be getting you don't have now? I don't know. UK will never leave. It's been Cameron's game to get few more votes. He never wanted to leave the EU. His parliament wanted the same thing. Then there was May, which had some same parliament wanting to stay and preventing their leaving to please voters. She wanted to stay as well. Now there's Boris, who wants to leave, but parliament doesn't let him, so he plays his own game. Blame game, threats which don't work on the EU anymore. There won't be any other deal. It's been said dozens of times. The only deal is May's deal, which nobody wants in Parliament, so the only realistic option is to stay. I understand that Parliament want to please voters, even though Parliament want to stay in the EU, but they should officially admit that they want to stay in the EU. It's better than pretending that they're leaving and extending Article 50 again and again. Hey, this is all the political Brexit stuff. Very interesting. All the text is live, taken from Reddit. Next. We're playing Renaissance. This cave holds on to now long-finished conversations of passerbys, words sticking around for a while after spoken here. Be mindful of what you say. I'm going to go to the first word. The remnants of a now-forgotten conversation ring here. Where do we go from here? We could sit here until we figure that out, or we could keep moving and see where we end up. Will you stay with me? Of course. Of course. I think we have to go that sparkle up there. That was a nice transition. Another fragment. Yet another conversation remains hidden in this rock. Well, that hurts. Yup. All this just over and over and over again. Add it to the pile of emotional scar tissue, I guess. Do you care if I hold your hand? Come here, silly. Gentle sigh. These are kind of cute wisps of conversation, though it feels weird reading them, because they're not ours. We'll do one more. One more dialogue catches your attention. We should be closer to the exit now. Oh? We've come quite a ways together now. I'm so glad I ran into you. I'm glad to have met you, too. Can we keep in contact? I'd love to. I'd love to. Next. We're playing Deep. We live in a world of echoes. Doubling effect. Echoes, 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 echoes. Mirror of echoes, all stray sounds get here. Mirror of echoes, all stray sounds get here. Mirror of echoes. Autumn is coming. Echoes. This is apparently part 1 of We Live in a World of Echoes. I think it's just a single screen, so it'll be interesting to see what part 2 is. Next. We're playing Echo Live, Midnight Venue. Here to see the rap concert, just head over to the seat on your ticket then. Please talk to the other guy. I've got some social issues. Stumbling on stage, you clumsily step on Echo. The crowd gasps audibly. Somebody in the back faints. You stare back sheepishly at the angry crowd named Mob. You are soon captured and executed for your crime. The end. Well, okay. You take your seat, and the concert begins. My name is Echo. I am a gecko. Right from the get-go, I should be fed no. Motor oil, tin foil, large stone gargoyles. Floorboards, sharp swords, or your sister's spinal cord. The crowd applauds, and so do you. The rap was beautiful. It was beautiful, wasn't it? I'm proud to work for such a great artist. Please leave me be. I'm very bad at talking to people. Can we go squish him again? You congratulate Echo on the concert. Thanks. You leave the concert feeling moved by Echo's rap. It was the greatest work of art you've ever experienced. Your life has changed because of it. You feel like a changed person. The end. Next. We're playing Hello. Floating endlessly, searching for something. I've been out here so long that I've forgotten what it was. I never want to return to Earth. You disgust me. That's really rude. You don't remember why you left, do you? You ran away? What you couldn't handle? What you were too much of a coward to face? No, I don't. You did your best. You left because you were sick. You beat yourself up too much. All the same, though, this isolation really isn't good for you. This is what you do, huh? Float around, going nowhere, doing nothing, talking to yourself, playing therapist. You're not helping anyone or yourself. I'm glad we can have this talk. There's no solution to be found talking to yourself. Maybe going back to Earth isn't such a bad idea. You can't keep hurting yourself like this anymore. One voice echoing the same back and forth for eternity. I'm tired of being alone. That was like really heartwarming. Not heartwarming, you know when your like chest kind of hurts a little bit? That sort of thing. I hope they find the voice they need. Next. We're playing Life Imitates Art. Over this wave. Actor. And so she was condemned to remain silent. To only speak when spoken to. And to mimic the words spoken to her. Narcissus, this play is terrible. I can't believe that people think this is entertaining. You have no taste. This is entertaining. You truly think so? How disappointing. By seeking to aid another, she has incurred an unspeakable judgment. Beware those that would misdirect their wrath onto you. but take solace in the knowledge that this is only a story that has now ended. Is it over? I don't understand what the moral is. Don't be disliked? That isn't a problem I have. You speak to everyone, but listen only to yourself. I have. It doesn't surprise me that you do. Not everyone is as loved as I am. I am loved. I am. I am. This guy's not a great person by the sounds of things. Made for the Echo Jam. Interesting. Next. We're playing Sonar. I have no idea where I'm meant to do this. I don't think there's actually anything to interact with because the description says that, they're sorry that they didn't complete more because they forgot that they can't code, so they might update it later. I think they've got a nice little environment happening. I like the animations on everything. It looks very good. It's just a shame there's not gameplay yet or anything to read or wander through. Next. We're playing Echo-ochE. Echo-ochE. That sort of thing. This is actually the last game. Enter this jam. Just so you're aware. That cat didn't want to talk to me. Hello? Hello. Hello? Hello. Is this it? Is this just his echo? Is someone there? Is someone there? I want to leave, but I'm scared. I want to come, but you refuse. What do you mean? I know what I mean. I want to have an explanation. You wouldn't want to have the explanation. Why? Would. What? Would you? Hello? Hello? Very interesting. Hello. It's weird kind of having two conversations happen at once, like a reply on the same line almost, but that's how echoes work. Anyway, this is the last game into the jam, so I hope you enjoyed this little compilation video series. Bye.